Well,
We're good.
your story, I
Uh-huh.
can't wait to get it up on
Yeah.
YouTube. Okay?
Go
Because
for it.
like
Do whatever you need to do with it, because girl,
I just am blown away by just how far you've come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask you some questions. We're gonna walk through your journey during this time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna start way back at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How were you? How were things when you first came to me?
Hmm. Hmm. If you can think of the most muckiest, unsafe, chaotic, mentally, space is that's where I was. Um I couldn't see. I had no vision. I had no my life as I knew it was crumbling. Everything that I thought that I was put on this earth for was going away. I felt like the little hen that was trying to like get all their little chicks and all their belongings underneath her wing. And yeah, then I remember being on Instagram, and I would come across you every so often, and I was like, gosh, she says some things that just like give me life. Like, okay. Then I'd see another one, and it's like every time I would scroll on to one of your posts. I don't know, I don't know Instagram terms. I'm not good with that. But every time I would see one of your posts, or whatever they're called, posts, I'm just gonna say posts, it just spoke to my spirit. It would just speak to my situation in that moment. And I remember there was, as you may remember, there was a day where it was dark and it was hard and it was painful, and it was not fun. It was not fun. And I remember seeing a post, and I immediately sent you a message. And I was like, I know she'll never reply. I know she'll never reply. She'll like, this is not even real. People don't reply. Like, who am I in the millions of people on this, in this social media world? Who am I? And I sent you a message, and I was real and I was raw. And you replied. You replied with steadiness. You replied with kindness and grace. You replied with space for someone that was having a real moment. And you allowed space for me to be in that moment. And I think you, sometimes I feel like you broke protocol, because you went above and beyond in that moment. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, she's real. And then fast forward a few months later, I reached you. Had checked in on me every so often, because I wasn't ready to I think I wasn't ready to join the program. I can't remember, because it was a little while ago. But you would check on me, and the feeling that you would give me in those check-ins, I felt seen in a way that my therapist was never able to see me. And it was this yearning that I wanted her to say things to me in this way, like, hey, I want you to just be real and tell me. But all these therapeutic things were being thrown at me, and cognitive this and distortion of this and self-regulation and blah, 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 blah. You didn't. You said things that made sense. You said things that you can do right now in the moment. You said things that were relatable to what I'm feeling in this moment. You said things that retained in my head, because it wasn't just this spiel of, well, cognitive distortion and blah, blah, blah. I'm making that up, but whatever these things are. No, it was like, oh, okay, Danielle said this, and this is okay. I would have my little pocket full of the nuggets that you've given me. And I mean, still to this day, it's what does Danielle think about this? Let me send her a quick message. Hey, I'm not sure about, what do you think about this? And I'll ask you before you even ask me, well, what do you think about it? And you'll say it. And I'm like, oh, yes. Okay. Because I'm understanding what it is that I need. I'm understanding how to make sense of things, whereas before I didn't. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know where I would be in this moment if I did not come across your page, your posts, your I, I, I don't know. I don't know. And there's days where I want to, like, okay, maybe I should see a therapist. And then I'll read, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. And then I'm just like, no, Danielle says it. Danielle says it. There's no disrespect in how you say it. It's just like Danielle says it. And it's not that you're a god. It's just there is this, she spoke to what my insides are screaming out for. But we don't know where to freaking go, because social media, that's a whole other space where no wonder we have so much mental illness. So much. Now I can look at something and I'm like, ooh, I'm falling for that one. Oh, there is way more than that 45-second clip that you just put there. What else? Give me more. Because that little thing has way more to it. And so now I find myself like getting sick to even be on social media, because it doesn't do anything. So I'm trying to change my algorithm to things that edify me while I'm on it. That's nothing that my therapist would have ever taught me. I'm sure there are therapists out there that maybe have that part, but that hasn't been my experience. It hasn't. And then when other people send me things, which happens to me all the time, they're trying to help me. They're trying to help. So I have to, what is it? Eat the meat, spit out the bones. I don't know, that saying something like that. And I have to just, okay, stay in this space. What is it that they're trying to help me with? And then I have to kind of like dissect it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I see why you sent that to me. And other times I'm just like, there's a lot more to that. There's a lot more to what you just sent me. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And moving on.
Like, I am I am so proud of you and
Mm,
the work that you have put in here, because you're right. When you found me, that was you were a completely different person.
mhm,
That first 3-hour phone call that we were on
mhm,
was wild. Completely different person. And now here you are in this space as you are.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to that,
Yeah.
what do you feel has been like your biggest transformation or nugget or the things or one thing that has been the most impactful for you through our work together?
If I understood the question, you said, what is the biggest nugget that I have taken from the whole thing?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I needed someone to help lift what was distorting my vision. Like, that's really at the end of the day, like, you gave me eyes to see in ways that I wouldn't have otherwise seen, because I thought that I have to listen to the way this person is breaking it down to me, and that's not right. That in actuality distorted my vision because I didn't fully understand, and then I became hard on myself. And you don't do it that way. You know, we have our group sessions, but I feel, and I've told you this many times again, I will meet you in person one day. I will have whatever meal we are going to have together, whatever. I will drink raw milk with you with honey. I'm being serious. I know that you and I will have a weekend together one day. But you see us as individuals, and that allows us to then see us for who we are. You allowed me to be able to see past the broken pieces of me. That allowed me to know, wait, I'm in the season, but I'm not going to be here forever. But when the mud is in your eyes, you don't see anything else. You just start feeling. You start doing everything out of how you feel. This is how I feel. I feel this. No, I was able, and obviously I'm still a work in progress, but I am not who I was. I don't know if that fully answers the question. I don't know if that's too simple of an answer, but it is my reality.
Yeah.
You gave me vision to be able to see things in a different way. I'm not suffocating anymore. Okay. All right. We got this. All right. Did I drink my water? Did I drink my, okay. Well, we need some raw milk up in here. Oh, how am I eating? Oh, did I sleep well? Am I sleeping well? Ooh, yeah, not sleeping well. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm feeling this. Oh, oh yeah, we got to get outside. We got to get moving. I got to go move. Let me move. That's life-changing things that last a lifetime. You have got me off of all my freaking medications. I was on so many because it's so much easier to just say, "Oh, what are you feeling? Tell me how you're feeling." Okay, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people need it, and it helped me when I needed it. But there was a moment where I just said, let me just see. Let me just see if I can do it. You never pressured me. You didn't make me do it. You didn't. No, you gave me the courage to be able to see that I can do it. And so I did it, and I'm still doing it. You've
Yes,
been
babe.
through surgeries with me. You've been through surgeries with me. Cracked teeth, all the things. All the
Yeah.
things.
And
All the things.
let,
Cracked.
let's dig into
Yeah.
that. Yeah, the fact that
Mm-hmm.
you have
Mm-hmm.
had some pretty, not just like where you started, but during this process, you've had some pretty, not necessarily, well, one of them
Mm-hmm.
was life altering, but
Yeah.
you've
Yeah.
had some things come
Yeah.
up. Life
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah.
and the way you have handled those pieces of life
Mm-hmm.
has was completely different. Can you give me like a before and after? Like you don't have to tell anybody what the pieces were, but like
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
tell us how Amancy before would have reacted and how Amancy now
Mm-hmm.
reacts.
Um, Before I was on edge with everything. I was surviving. And um, I thought yelling is what got everything done in the house. I thought if I just yell a little more, that's gonna get stuff done. No, it doesn't. It just made me feel worse. And then I just started, like choosing to see all my kids as individuals. Then I started feeling like, okay, how does Danielle do it with so many different people that she comes across with? There's different personalities. Everybody has different personalities. We don't always jive with everybody, right? And so I was like, okay, I can't keep, if I'm surviving, that means that my kids are surviving to be around me. And so now it's just very, I, they're individuals. And I've had, Danielle, you walked me through a few scenarios, even with my children. And the relationship that I had back then with one of them in particular is night and day to where it is right now, because I just chose to, well, this actually came from you. A pivotal moment for me as well is when you taught me how to take the labels off of things, and removing labels set me free to be able to move forward, because the removing of labels caused all the chaos, because I was no longer going to have this role that I've had for 25 years. And I'm, no, what is this? No, okay. Who am I? The fact is, I am Amancy. Yes, I had this label, I had this role for this many years. And the truth is that that's not going to be my role right now. And it's okay. So it was the same thing with my child. It's like, okay, I'm his mom. It doesn't change anything, but how I react to him and how I handle situations with him can change. That could be different. And so then I just started to see him as a human being and realizing, oh, there's part of me in there. So how would I have wanted my parents to be with me if I was going through this? How would I have wanted my parents to be with me going through certain situations? So then that just allowed me to be different with them. And I'm still not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but it's different in my home than what it was. It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can feel that too. Like I can
Mm-hmm.
feel that when we speak. I can also see it on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Your your face has changed. Your
Mm-hmm.
energy has changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you think this has affected your boys?
Um, I think sometimes they're still trying to figure out. I know that as moms, yeah, I was just saying this the other day with a coworker of mine. I This is just my opinion, right? I think as moms, there is like this expectation, like moms cannot lose their shit. Moms, if moms aren't okay, like that's it, our world is over, right? And I think what it has allowed my kids to see is that mom is human, but mom is trying. and mom does not give up. And mom is not afraid to admit when she doesn't have it, when she doesn't have it in her. Because I'm like, guys, I don't have it today. I don't have it. And the grace that comes from my 4 boys is amazing. And then it's like, oh shoot, I got something right. Like I got 4 somethings right. Because that comes by example. So there are moments that I did get right. And they have an amazing dad. Their dad is wonderful. They do have an amazing dad, but there's just something different about moms and that security that children get. Like, I just want my mom to be okay. I just want my mom to be okay. And I realized that that's really all my kids want. They just want me to be okay. Whatever my okay looks like, they just want me to be okay. So I have chosen to just be real with them. Hey, today's the day mom feels sad. I'm okay. It's okay. And another thing is like, my youngest son, um, with him, I have allowed space to say, hey, buddy, I'm sad today. It's not your responsibility to make me happy. It's actually my responsibility to make me happy. But if you want to do something kind with me, if you want to do something kind, and that comes from the insides of you, then I love it. But if you do it because you're nervous or you just want to fix it, then you know what, bud, that's actually not okay. We can't work from that space because then it's unhealthy. And it's crazy. It's crazy to see the things that he does. It's crazy. But those are all things that I would not have learned. I would not have learned it in the capacity that I have, the way you teach it. You teach it so that my brain has had the capacity to grow from the things that you have told me, that you have spent time learning and you've told us. And then I realized, oh my gosh, that is growth from the one thing she said. And that's what she meant when she said this. And yeah, the moment with my son, it's like with all my sons. Hey, I'm messing up, but I don't need you to fix things for me. You be you. You're amazing just the way you are. This is mine to deal with. I never had this space, and nobody ever told me I'm not supposed to hurry up and fix something for my mom. I just need to fix it. Let me feed her. Let me do something because then I'm not being a good daughter. But I never had open community. Still to this day, I don't. That's coming. That's coming because I need for my healing to be my healing. I need to bravely communicate to family members that made me silent because I was fearful. Yeah. I'm not there yet, but I know with your help, we will get there. And I know I'm getting there.
Girl, like that's like these are your next steps, absolutely. And
Yeah.
so now through all of this stuff, like how does it feel now that you are on the other side of this really huge kind of blowout in your life that just felt monumental? Like now, how does life feel?
Life feels it's funny because with my children's father, there's like this shift happening right now. And he sends certain things and he's just like, like it's not as bad as you think it is. Like everything's gonna be okay. Like I get really sad to see you sad sometimes. And I said, no, I'm it's not that I'm sad. I am just allowing. This was actually a conversation. Let's see, I don't know what day it is today. Today's Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. But he took something that I said and he processed it as like this deep sadness. And then he called me later in the afternoon because he does this every so often. He's really great about making sure I'm okay, which I will forever appreciate that. Forever will appreciate that. It's more than he really needs to do, but I'm glad he does it. I really am. And I was allowed the space, or I allowed myself the space to basically say, I'm not going to suppress my feelings. If something makes me sad, if something makes me upset, I'm going to voice it if I feel it's necessary, but I can't suppress it because I'm afraid of somebody misconstruing it as I'm losing my shit or I'm becoming emotionally dysregulated, because emotions are real and I'm actually allowed to feel them. And I'm not, and this was a conversation that I had, and I said, and I cannot move to the speed of anybody else but mine. And if it seems like I'm the last one to get it, it's okay, because I know I won't go back. I'm feeling every single feel as I feel it, because I'm feeling to move forward. And if I have to go back to that feeling again, okay, oh, we got to feel this again. Let's feel it again. Because you've allowed me to feel my feels. It is okay to feel your feels. And now I know when my feels are, oop, where's that coming from? Oh, that's coming from anger. Ooh, yeah. When I'm angry, I get kind of ugly. So let's reel it in and yeah. Yeah. So seeing right now where I was and where I'm at, I feel like it's almost, Danielle, it's almost like I see, I'm so visual, so I'm gonna do it this way. It's almost like this slow motion of like a little girl running through a field. She's running and her dress is flowing, but there's good things on the horizon. She just has to live those scenes out, but she can see it. And like I can see it. Whereas before it was like, oh, my world, my life, my, oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be fine doing it. Something breaks. That's lots of YouTube videos. We will figure it out. I've got neighbors. I'll call a neighbor. I've got my friends' husbands. Hey, something's broken, whatever. And I still have a partner, a life partner. My children's father will be with me for life. I can always call him if I need to. Hey, this is broken. Can you fix it? Whereas before, it's like, my God, no, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I love it. I love it. The emotional regulation that you have gained, the maturation that has happened over the course of working together has just been, it's legitimately night and day. The the ability for you to recognize your feelings and not be swept up in them constantly has been a privilege to witness. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's so many days, there's so many conversations, and I'm like, yes, this has been a wonderful experience.
Danielle,
Okay.
I just want to cry today. I just want to cry. And I would.
we got those days.
And I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's just say getting to know my flow has been life changing.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Life changing. Women, if you don't know your flow, you better get to it because it is life changing. Life changing. Oh, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yep. My body, when I feel, I'm like, oh, you want to rest. Oh, oh, you want to rest. You know what? We're going to sit down. We're going to rest. We're going to give you what you need.
Yeah.
Learning your flow.
Yeah.
Big deal.
It's definitely
Life
part of that,
changing.
like getting to know yourself so that you can show up better. Yes, 100%. I love that.
Yeah.
Everybody take note. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the next question I have for you is if somebody were thinking about either joining the course, doing one-on-ones
Mm-hmm.
with me, whatever it was, if they were thinking about working with me,
Mm-hmm.
but they were on the fence,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say to them?
I know the Instagram world could be really confusing. It could be really scary, and you don't really know what you're coming into because now everybody wants to be a coach and everybody wants to, they claim to have the answer for everything. No, Danielle is legit, as legit goes. Don't go with anybody else. Like it's a, the fact that you even know that she exists is a gift to you in and of itself. If you don't have the money for it right now, start casting a vision and say, in 2 months from now, Danielle, I will join your group. I am not a bullshit person. I speak no bullshit. I don't do fake really well. I just don't. And Danielle, I will find a way to pay it. I found a way to pay it, and I was shocked as to how quickly I came up with it, with the money. And it wasn't even about the money. It was just, she's got what I need, and it's different than what everybody else is saying and doing. So if you're looking for someone that you know is legit, that is going to put the effort, that is going to talk the talk on and walk the walk, like Danielle is it. Even in the way that you're not going to be confused. You're not going to wonder, oh my gosh, is this right? No, you're going to know from the first session that you have with her that this is right. I did the right thing. Get family involved. Do a bake sale. I sold puppies. Do whatever it takes to do it. Your life will never be the same. And I don't know if I can show you how real, like, your life will never be the same. It's not bullshit. There's nothing linked to it other than your whole rest of your life is going to benefit from it. I mean, you can call me too if you need to ask me questions. Well, let's, I mean, I don't know if you want to do that, but no, make it happen. Make it happen for yourself. Do something for yourself. I did this for myself because what I was getting from outside was not working. I was in a hospital in the psychiatric ward. I did group therapy. I was away from my family for 1 month. Do I remember anything that was told to me other than therapeutic, cognitive, emotional distress? That's all I remember because it was just robots speaking to me. It was the same worksheet after worksheet with the same things over and over. There was no nuggets that I got from it. I have literally a pocket of nuggets that comes with me every single day. Danielle is with me more often than she thinks she is, because what she teaches us, we keep it in here. We keep it in here. We live it. We feel it. And she teaches it with feeling and with passion and with desire and wanting the best for us. She's not a person that has not lived a whole lot of situations that just all of a sudden said, oh, I should be a coach. No, no. Do yourself an amazing thing and join it. You won't regret it.
Babe,
I'm not saying anything that's not true, Danielle. I'm not saying it because you're here. I'm not saying it because I know that this will go somewhere. I'm not saying it. I'm saying it because I know where I was. I know where I have been. I know where I'm at. Like, oh, I mean, I get goosebumps because I mean, that's the reality. I'm sitting next to the bed that I was in when I called you. I have the recordings of you replying back to me on that day. I was a human in distress, and a person from who knows where replied to little old me that was inside of her bed, bawling her eyes out, not knowing how I was going to get out of this bed. And you gave me the courage to do it. You gave me the ability, like, Amancy, you could do this. It's okay. Feel your feels. Feel your feels. Don't diminish what you're feeling. Don't diminish what you're feeling. Feel them. And you speaking life into me in that moment that was not fake. It literally, you watered that really dry soil and gave that little seed a chance to germinate. And now she's a beautiful sunflower.
yes, babe. Yes. I love it. I love it. You are an amazing human being.
Work in progress, that's for sure. I appreciate that. I will take what you're saying. I will take it. It's hard for me to hear positive things, but it's also a gift to hear something positive from somebody that you have grown to admire and trust. I look up to you. I'm proud of you. I know that what you do takes a lot. It takes a lot. And I know that what you do can at times feel defeating if you don't know, hey, is what I'm teaching working? Is it not? Is it nope? You are spot on every time. It's us. It's us that sometimes don't go back into the videos. But just today I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? One of these Saturdays when I don't have any of the boys, that's gonna be, I'm probably gonna get an Airbnb because I can't do it here. I'm gonna rent a place and I am just gonna soak everything up again, because there are some videos that I haven't fully digested because I wasn't ready for it at the moment. It was too big for me to have the capacity to fully learn my 4 pillars, or my 4 pillars. I don't remember how many pillars. Is it 4? 4? Okay, see? Oh, I remember. So I just learned them throughout our sessions, but I haven't really retained the fullness of them. And I want to live them out. But yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amancy. You are fantastic, and I
Uh,
appreciate that. I really hope that whoever watches this can see just how just how successful they can be when they invest in themselves,
yeah.
when they invest in their own growth, when they invest in how they show up,
Mhm.
because that's where the magic happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I can't expect you, and if you're coming in here with expectations that she's going to fix you, no. She's going to give you the nuggets. She's going to give you the tools. You got to walk it out. You've got to, like I say, that yeah, they're imaginary nuggets, but you will come like it's a big bag of nuggets you will get. And some you may forget, but just out of the blue, one will pop up and you're like, I remember that nugget. I just remember it. But it's putting the work in. It's putting it in. And it's not work like you're running a marathon. It's just the space that she allows, the space that you allow, Danielle, the space that you allow for us to mess up, the space that you allow for us to be like, when you come on, hey, how are you today? I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm just not good. Okay. All right, babe. Tell me. Tell me more. I just had a cry. And the space that you allow, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And I know for me, that's what's helped me.